Hi there, my name is John Mondelli. I'm a voice actor. I work primarily in video games and animation, and I have the immense privilege of voicing not one, not two, but three characters in the Mighty Man animated series.
He's Mighty Man.
I provide the voice of Mayor Diesel. Mighty Man, Motor City is in desperate need of your help.
Oh, Mighty Man, if you can do this, you'll save the whole city.
I also provide the voice of Crank, fastest crane in the West.
I can take care of myself, Throttle. Yeah, how do you know my name?
And the voice of your old pal Tater. Hey, don't mind the cement mixer. That's just how I roll.
Didn't see that coming. Not every day you find a giant ice cube flying at your face. You okay there, little guy?
I love getting to work on this project. It is so much fun. I've always loved bringing characters to life, and Mighty Man is filled with just whimsical, fun, colorful characters. I was immediately drawn to this project when Bill first approached me. I had actually worked with Bill Rogers a few years back on this mattress company commercial where I was the storybook narrator for the story of Princess Sleepy. There lived a princess named Princess Sleepy. And he remembered me from that and said, hey, I'm working on this animated series based on the Mighty Wheels toys and think you might be a good fit for a few characters. So I got to audition for a handful of roles and was shocked that I was chosen for three of the parts. But I have had an immense amount of fun bringing these characters to life. Coming up with the voices for these characters was a pretty fun and fairly quick process because thankfully there were such great descriptions and in some cases illustrations of the characters that I could draw on. So for instance, Mayor Diesel had a great illustration and I pictured him being just this sort of lighthearted, goofy, somewhat bumbling mayor. He seemed a little bit helpless, desperate for a Mighty Man to come in and save the city. And so I figured this jovial sound with a little bit of warmth. I think I was drawing a bit from the King of Town from the Homestar Runner cartoons, which were, a big thing on the internet back in the early 2000s. And I took that character and made him a little bit warmer and rounder and just kind of this cheerful guy, but also a little bit desperate. So he really needs Motor City to be saved from this horrible disaster.
Oh, thank you, Mighty Man. Thank you.
And then Crank, it said he was a little rough around the edges. So I thought, well, if he's kind of rough, maybe he's sort of this tough New Yorker, got a really gravelly voice. I think drawing a little bit on Danny DeVito and some of those types of characters, whoa, hey, nice one, drum bum.
I can see that. Would you scram?
And then Tater was really fun to voice because I feel like he's a little bit of a different type of character from anyone I've done before. This description said he was the comic relief and kind of goofy. And I think my favorite thing was it referenced John Candy, who is one of my comedy heroes, and I grew up on John Candy's movies, and what I love about him is his performance. He's very laid back, and he's always got a little bit of a chuckle in his voice. He's got that really iconic laugh.
With all this mess, that the radio's the only thing that's really working good, and it's clear as a bell. Don't ask me how.
I didn't want to imitate John Candy exactly, but I wanted that spirit. So for Tater, I tried to have everything with a little bit of a laugh and a smile. So with lines, it's like, hey, if that happened to me, I'd give myself permission to take the rest of the day off,
I mean, it doesn't take much to convince me.
So there was always just that little bit of joy in there that made Tater such a fun character to play.
Don't get a cement wedgie. Those are hard to chisel out.
Whoa, I like your style.
I'm extremely grateful to be involved in this awesome project. I think it's a great series. There's a fantastic team putting it together and a super talented cast. One thing I didn't even know until the first episode was done and I saw the credits was I saw a few familiar names. I also worked on some games for Supercell like Clash Royale and Brawl Stars. In Brawl Stars, I was the voice of Uncle Lou.
Uncle Lou is here for you. I'm just shooting the freeze.
And I saw two other names, Blythe Moline and Ed Mace, who also are in Brawl Stars. Blythe is the voice of Colonel Ruffs.
My bite is way worse than my bark.
and Ed is the voice of Mortis, bringer of doom.
I am a creature of the night.
So it's wild that 3 actors from that game happen to all have been cast in this same project together as well. It kind of shows what a small world the independent voice acting community really is. I get to work with a lot of these same people, even though we don't work together in the same room. Work on a lot of the same projects, so it's really cool to have fellow cast members from multiple things crossing worlds. So Mighty Man has brought together a mighty team of Brawl Stars.
Have a baseball!
But yeah, I had such a great time getting to voice these characters for Season 1, and I'm thrilled to be back again voicing them in Season 2. I hope you're all ready for more of Mayor Diesel, and of course, Tater's going to be rolling into your town real soon,
And Crank's crane is gonna swing your way, 'cause it's time to get mighty!
Thank you guys so much. My name is John Mondelli, voice actor. And yeah, get ready for Mighty Man Season 2 coming soon. Thanks so much.